Looks like we reached a town. Door's locked. Seriously? This is gonna stop our path?
That gate's a whopper, isn't it? Wonder what's behind it, eh?
It won't move an inch. What do we do now?
Well, we can't just turn back. Come on, someone must have a bright idea.
Munchie? What? How was little Munchie able to open the door? Okay. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Let's see what's waiting for us past here. Whoa!
Welcome to the Dragovian Sanctuary. We Dragovians are capable of existing in two forms, human and dragon.
Okay. Hello there to you too.
I am Chen Mui, a Dragovian elder. I'll be your guide here. It has been many hundreds of years since humans last set foot within the sanctuary.
Your hair looks a little familiar there, dude.
Your sudden appearance may shock some Dragovians. That is why I would like to accompany you. You may feel uncomfortable at being escorted, but I pray for your understanding in this matter.
So we found the Dragovian race. This was very briefly mentioned when we were inside Rapthorn's castle earlier. What did I want? Oh, I wanted to talk to my party, that's right. Yeah, where did Munchie run off to? Now, I believe the Dragovians are part human and part dragon. So they're a pretty interesting race. Huh? This place looks deserted.
What's this? What happened? The sanctuary wasn't like this when I left.
Suppose we should investigate and see what happened. You okay there, dude?
Are you humans?
Last I checked I was.
Well, it doesn't matter. We're dying out anyway.
Tell me, what is going on? What in the world happened here?
Ah, Master Chenmui. I see you have returned to us. You have my sympathies. You've arrived just in time to witness the end of the Dracovian race.
What? The end of the Dragovians? Just got here.
End of the Dragovians? Things are even worse than they appear. We had better visit the other elders. We must get to the bottom of this.
I agree, Chenmui. Well, let's do what we do best. Explore and loot the place. And, you know, get information and all that. Alright, looks like they don't have anything new to say yet. It seems like these Dragovians haven't really seen humans in a very long time. Don't mind me just smashing your pots.
Humans? What are they doing here? If only I had the strength to turn into my dragon form, I would scorch them where they stand.
Good luck with that, old man.
I should have expected that even ill health wouldn't quench your hatred of humans.
Master Chenwei, so you brought these humans into our sanctuary. You traitor! It's ridiculous notions like this that made your daughter commit her offense against our race.
An offense? What's he talking about?
An offense against our race, you say? You haven't changed one bit. Well, there's no sense trying to reason with a stone. Let's leave this stubborn old man to his own devices. Fool or not, it isn't right to antagonize a man on his sickbed.
Yeah, I guess. Don't worry, we will, but gotta explore first. Ooh, we got some Saint's Ashes. And some premium mold. Years ago, eh? That's quite a long time. Another mini metal. And some nook grass. I'm surprised they have nook grass. That's very rare to find. So that's a church, should we need to save, but I think we'll hold off on it for now. Definitely have to figure out what the hell's going on here. Since these guys seem to be in dire straits. I'm pretty sure that's the house where the elders are. Okay, we will, but like I said, I'm trying to explore first. Let me explore, damn it. This is an item shop. Okay, so she's not gonna do business with us because we're human. Well, screw you too, lady. Definitely finding a lot of mini metals around here. Some chunky cheese. Excuse me. Alright, doesn't look like there's anywhere else we can explore now, so let's go talk to the elders.
Master Chen Mui, what a surprise. It has been many years. When did you return?
Save the pleasantries. You must tell me what is happening here. I apologize. That's a matter for me to discuss with the council elders. Pray, let us pass.
Most honored Chen Mui, you may pass, but I cannot permit the humans to enter the council chamber with you.
We are facing a dire crisis, and you stand on formalities?
Yeah, right?
I will take full responsibility for my guests. Now move out of my way at once.
It appears your mind is made up, Master Chen Mui. In that case, please, enter.
Alright, let's go talk to these elder dudes.
What is this? The Council of Elders is in session.
Ah! If it isn't Chen Mui.
It is. It is indeed. Welcome back to the Council, Chen Mui.
Thank you. But let us save the pleasantries for later. First, tell me how the sanctuary could have fallen into this state.
Yes. I forgot that you left before the ritual was carried out. Very well. Let me tell you how all this came about.
Alright, let's hear it.
Just after you left Chen Mui, the Lord of the Dragovians came to a momentous decision. As of course you know, we Dragovians are both human and dragon. He decided the time had come for us to abandon our human forms once and for all.
Oh man.
What? Preposterous! Does such a ritual really exist?
Our Lord ascended the heavenly dais to test the ritual on himself first. Once it was completed, our Lord became a dragon once and for all. Or so he thought.
In fact, the ritual failed. As you know, it consumes a great deal of energy for us to remain in our dragon forms. The ritual compensated for this by replenishing the energy from the ambient surroundings.
Oh, that's not good.
In other words, our Lord began to absorb the energy of his fellow Dragovians.
So basically, he's sucking the life force out of all of you Dragovians to power his dragon form. Great.
We are slowly being consumed by his unending hunger for energy. Thus, the sanctuary has fallen into discord and disarray.
Oh boy.
As soon as we realized the ritual had failed, we appeared before the Lord of the Dragovians to plead with him to reverse it. But the ritual appears to have affected his mind as well. In his current state, he cannot be reasoned with. What now sits upon the heavenly dais is not the Lord of the Dragovians, but a savage, uncontrollable monster. He attacked us. We had no choice but to withdraw.
And soon the sanctuary of the Dragovians will be no more. I can put it no more plainly than that.
Well, you have to stop him.
I see. It appears terrible events have unfolded during my absence.
Chen Mui, I meant to ask earlier, but who are your companions? They appear to be humans, if my eyes do not deceive me. I mean no rebuke. I am simply curious.
Your eyes do not deceive you. These humans intend to confront the Lord of Darkness, Rapthorn.
Indeed we do. Although, technically, we have already beaten him once.
Indeed. Is he?
There will be time for that later. They plan to confront the Lord of Darkness, you say?
If that is the case, they have arrived at a most fortuitous point in our conversation.
But can we really entrust such an important task to outsiders?
Outsiders? Perhaps you should introduce yourselves to the Council of Elders.
I suppose we can do that. Well, let's talk to the elders. Well, we could certainly try there, Chenmui. What? You act like you know us, lady. How's that possible? Well, good thing we showed up then. Hopefully we can kick his ass and get him back into his right mind.
I see. It would take powerful warriors indeed to overcome the strength of the Lord of the Dragovians, which makes these humans perfect for the task. Indeed, their valor has been acknowledged by none less than the godbird Imperia.
The god bird Imperia!
I hesitate to ask any more of you when you already journey under such a terrible burden. But before you confront Rapthorn, I would ask that you face the Lord of the Dragovians. Think of it as a personal request from me. Will you accept?
Of course, since we're here already. We'll do it.
I had faith in you from the very start. Simply hearing that lifts my spirits immensely. Please, come to my home, where I will prepare a cheese banquet suitable for great heroes such as yourselves.
Cheese banquet, eh? Of course, how could we turn him down, Angelo? I'd love to spend the night. Alright. Well, at least now we can use the shop. Don't worry, I think we can handle him. So that way leads to the Heavenly Dais, which will be our next destination. But we need to rest and save before we head out. Because there are going to be a lot of strong monsters on the way to the Lord of the Dragovians. I almost called him the Lord of Darkness. Well, I suppose we should check out the shop real quick. We should be able to shop there now, anyway. do you got? She's got dragon dung, devil's tails. Ooh, you sell magic water. Ooh, I might stock up on those. I'll buy 8 of those. You can also, interestingly, you can buy Saint's Ashes from here if you didn't have access to the Baccarat Casino. You can also buy premium gold. Alright, let's head to Chen Mui's house. This is it.
Master Chen Mui, you finally returned. I have looked forward to this day.
Ah, yes. Thank you for watching over things in my absence. I brought some human guests with me today. I want you to make sure they are comfortable.
Guests from the human world? Do you mean one of them is Miss Chia's?
Why don't you begin preparing tonight's meal?
Miss Gia? Who's that?
Of course, Master. A cheese banquet, I presume. I'll begin preparations right away.
Please, make yourselves at home.
Well, thank you, I will.
What a spread, eh? I don't think I've ever eaten that much cheese in my whole life. Not that I'm complaining, mind. That was good grub. I'm just feeling a bit cosy round the old midriff.
That's one way to put it, Yangus.
That's Yangus, always thinking with his stomach. By the way, there's something about this Chen Mui fellow that sticks in my mind. We only just met him today. How does he know so much about us?
It's a good question, Jess.
Actually, I found the attitude of the elders even more bizarre. It was as if they'd known about you for a long time.
Yeah, they did.
You reckon? I didn't notice nothing weird. But if it's bugging you like, why don't you ask that old Shem Wassett bloke, eh?
You know, for once, I actually agree with you, Yangus.
I seriously doubt he'll spit out the truth there and then, but it can't hurt to try.
Yeah, we can at least try, because he does seem to know a lot about us. Treasure chest is securely locked and can't be opened. Wow, even the ultimate key can't open it. Got some angel cheese. It's never too late to go places, Yangus. But I guess. Let's see if we can find Master Chen Mui and see if we can force some truth out of him. She was a curious and adventurous girl. One day she decided to go and see the world of humans for herself. When Chen Mui noticed she was missing, he immediately set off to find her and bring her home. But by the time he located her, she had already fallen in love with a human. His name was El Trio, and he was a prince in the world of humans. I don't remember the name of his kingdom, but I do recall it having a certain tradition. The men there gave a ring with a special jewel set in it to their betrothed. Miss Gia returned to the Dragovian sanctuary with just such a ring on her finger. Ah, so the prince, that El Trio guy, must have been the Prince of Argonia. That's interesting, because it's talking about the Argonheart ceremony. Yeah, that grave belonged to El Trio, so he's dead. It appears that he attempted to follow his beloved from the world of humans all the way to the Dragovian sanctuary. But the road here is long and fraught with perils. He died just before reaching the end of his journey. Aw, that's a shame. Yeah, that's too bad. Ooh, and now highly strung cheese. This guy certainly loves his cheese. It's a book entitled In Bustiers I Have Known. My lifelong obsession with bustiers has led me to spend many years in search of the ultimate specimen, the divine bustier. Thanks to the miracle of alchemy, my dream has finally come true. The recipe is simple. All you have to do is combine a shimmering dress with... I can't go and give away all my secrets now, can I? Bustier lovers, if you find this book, use the clue I've given you to create your own divine bustier. After all, where's the fun in me just telling you? I'm praying that someone with the same dedication I showed is now reading these words. Well, I have already made one for Jess. So, why does Chen Mui have a book about bustiers here? Yeah. You seem to know all about us, but we don't know anything about you. Alright, I guess that's fair enough. Guess it's off to bed with us then.
Awake already? How do you feel? Did you sleep well?
Yeah, I guess so.
Glad to hear it. I'm counting on you. Today you will visit the heavenly dais. The path is a labyrinth. The entrance lies beyond a portal, beneath the council chamber.
Okay then. Let's get going. You know that we've defeated our fair share of adversaries in the past. Yep, that's the plan. Oh, okay. So we just talk to him if we need to rest again. Fair enough. Now, before we set out for the heavenly dais, we're gonna save first, of course. Because I haven't saved since I started this recording set so far. Okay, now we can set out. Maybe you have been around me too long there, Angelo. Anyway, let's make our way towards the heavenly dais.